So I read that about Sakuka.
Yeah.
That's yes, it's heart muscle
Yes.
attached to merged with the bread of the host.
Merged with the bread.
Yes, the
Yeah.
join.
Oh,
The
yeah,
join
yeah.
is indistinguishable, so you could not say where the heart muscle begins and where the bread ends.
That's
It's
interesting.
fused together. So it's not as if anybody could manufacture that. And then, as you said, it's heart muscle in trauma, in a state of trauma. And very importantly, it's been examined by scientists,
Right.
I think in 2 different universities
Two
in
different
Poland,
ones, yeah.
and found to be, yes, actual heart muscle. I was looking on on the internet just to see about any skeptical, atheistic explanations for this, but there are none that I could find.
Yeah.
They're just sort of dismissive and sneering.
Yeah.
It's just the way it goes. But if there'd been anything solid which could explain away this, that would be interesting, but there was nothing. And there are sometimes, there was a couple of born-again Christian fellas who had, they had this apparent miracle of a Bible in a big plastic container which would fill up with oil. And you could give this oil out and it would keep replenishing. And it was regarded as a big miracle just about 3 years ago. But then it was found, when this stuff was analysed, it was light engine oil. And it was established that one of the guys used to go to a particular place to buy this every couple of months.
To produce the miracle.
To produce the miracle. Well, this is investigative work, which is all good, you know. And he found this is a dodge, but people could be really convincing. So it's good to see that the Sakuka miracle has been looked at by 2 prestigious universities in Poland, and that on the internet, none of the skeptics or atheists have been able to debunk
Yeah.
this
only
Eucharistic
thing what
miracle.
They put the miracle in quotation marks. It's the way of the distancing.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And I don't mind that. I just, you know, to me the atheist is saying he wants evidence and so on. Well, if he's going to debunk something, he needs to bring evidence too. And so if they want to put things in quotation marks or be sneering, I don't mind all that. It's hard evidence I want, and they've not yet brought it about this and other miracles. In fact, it's the same with Fatima. There's a guy called Joe Nickell, who's a famous skeptic, and I've got 2 of his books, and he actually admits that what happened in Fatima in 1917 was unusual. There were unusual phenomena there. So he's not saying, oh, this was just made up. He's saying it's not the Virgin Mary, it's not some divine miracle, it's some strange, unexplained as yet phenomenon. And that's fine from my point of view. If you're saying, yes, something unusual happened, then that's a brilliant starting point, because then a person who's not ideologically an atheist or a skeptic can, with a fair mind, look into this and see, well, how is it that some little kids back in May 1917 predicted something unusual was going to happen in October 1917, and then something unusual does happen. Even if you say it's not the Virgin Mary, how on earth do these kids, months before this event, predict it's going to happen? They call like huge numbers of people to this particular spot where they say it's going to happen, and it happens. Even if you don't believe it's the Virgin Mary, what were these kids doing being able to say something's going to happen, and then it happens? So I think that one's got to be into the paranormal if one's not a Catholic. One's got to say the children were communing with the spirits in some way, and the spirits told them something would happen, then the spirits caused something to happen. But you certainly can't be an atheistic materialist, I'd have thought. There's no explanation in atheistic materialism for this.